All right, great day, everyone. Hope you all are having an amazing day. All right, we are going to get started. My red lipstick is popping. There we go. Let's tone it down a little bit. All right, let me just, one quick text message before we get going. Happy 11/11. Amazing things to come. All right, alrighty. Okay, let me just message someone one quick thing. I do have a meeting at 9 o'clock, so I will be ending it at 8:55 today. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Great day, Big Snack 2015. Do you sell snacks? Is that why it's called Big Snack 2015? Just curious. All right, so if you are new to my live stream, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's get our limit set up for today. I really don't anticipate that we are going to have a big crash down in the market. However, you never know. All right, so let's go to the Russell 244.03 and 473.82. So if we look at the Nvda, we had the pop up and then, oh wait, hold on, what's this? Did they move their point of control? No way, but this, remember, this is just from the last day, so we can remove that. We are seeing that, yes, we have that big potential move up to the 212.50 area. That's going to be my target. You do not. You should with a name like Big Snack. Come on. You can do it. You can make your own. If you did, what would it be? All right. Any event. You know what? I feel short today because I think my desk is too high. Hold on. There we go. Okay, that feels better. Did you all join me for yoga at 5:55 this morning? Some good stuff. Then I want to take my kiddos to school. Let's see if I can. I'm going to email you guys. I'm going to put it up as my background. We are going into the winter freeze up here, and it is cold. No, I want this one. All right, let me email this, and we'll put it up as the background. Let's do it here. Gmail. Boop, 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 boop. I am rocking and rolling today. Ready for the day. Yesterday was spectacular. Gold and silver rocking. All right, 473. I mistyped there. 473.82. Boom. All right, let's take a picture of our limits. Let's post that up. I need to pin the stream on Twitter. You know, I have to say, after now being on camera for, I don't know, 11 years, it is fun. I look forward to it. I look forward to hanging with you guys. I look forward to having fun in my day, living in joy. How about you? Do you live in joy? All right, let's go over here. Those are the limits for today. Ooh, that's not very good. Where it took my picture is not very good. on Twitter, where it has me. Maybe that's just at the moment. All right, there we go. That was from yesterday. Let's go for today. Pin. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, here is, you know what, let me pull it up here. There is the snow that we've trudged through today. I was gonna drive, and then I went, you know what, it's safer actually for us to walk. So let's go ahead and walk. All right, so there we go. We have the limit set up. Let's see what's moving today. We know Nvda is moving today. We know Tesla is moving today. We have a retracement day. We also know BBAI is rocking it to the upside today. We also know Rklb is rocketing up today. Oops, Rklb. Also, Novo Nordisk. If you are a Novo trader, Nvda is pulling back. IBIT, Irene is retracing as well, still in the upward motion, I believe. No, negative. We are below big money on Irene. Looks like it wants to have a bigger move to the downside. BAIG, cold, SLNO, BW. Well, let's do this over here. All right, B. What the heck is B? Barrick Mining. Well, that looks fabulous. How come I've never heard of B? I love Tradingview. Let's see. They gave me this cool little, hold on. How do I get to the messaging? Right here, chats, private chat. So here you go. If you all want to try, let's see, copy link, address. There you go. If you guys want a discount, you guys want $15 off right there, use that link. Share your love. Love, love, love helping others. All right. So if we go back over here, I don't know where that came from. That just popped in my head to go there. Any event, if we go down here, oh, this is Barrick Gold. Oh, this is, yeah, they changed it. It used to be called GOLD. How about Real? Real is rocking as well. How many shares in Real? 92 million. Is this an earnings trade? Yes, it is. There we go. All right. If there's anyone on Twitter that is there that could give me a hey Jane, the chat is working, that would be much appreciated. Since right now it is, I'm on the wrong one. Right now I don't see anybody that's commented, and I like to make sure that the chat is working. So just had a quick question for my buddy Donnie. Donnie's awesome. Don Hensley, great guy. Okay, we already did that. Let's go over here. Sorry, two different mice. Rigetti is pulling back again. SE. SE for the, oh, now it's up. I'm going to put it down here because it was down. Now it's up. PLTR, retracing. Oh, capital SE. And PLTR. All right, let's tweet out what we are covering today. And we'll go from there. If you all like the live stream, hit the like, subscribe, turn on notifications, share it out. The goal of these live streams in the morning is to help you, right? So my goal is to want to help you guys. In doing that, we lift each other up. Right? If I'm doing well, you're doing well, we all succeed together. There's more than enough money in this market for all of us to prosper. We just have to be on the right side of the trade. There's a side. You can actually have two winning sides, you know that? You could have shorting and you could have long. And so if you do it in the right manner, you could always be on the winning side. It's a matter about knowing where that bigger money is located. Oh, see, and if you guys see a mistake, like when I just did right here, Irene, please correct me. I don't want to have any, I want to make sure that people see the right information, right? So correct me if I'm wrong. Proud to say I make mistakes. I am perfectly imperfect as a human. I strive to be better every day, but I do make mistakes. And I'm not afraid to say it. All right. Let's go to crypto too. All right. So if you are newer to my live stream as well, then you might not know I've been in the stock market for over 26 years. I started off with my Series 7 as an assistant to 4 different brokers working at Salomon Smith Barney. Then I had my first layoff of my life with the dot-com bubble, and it took me to follow another passion of culinary school. Then I moved forward into aviation, well, real estate, mortgages, aviation, and moved to Canada, married, pregnant, and ended up having my second layoff of my life, figured out what I wanted to do, came back to day trading. That was over 11 years now. So I've been in the day trading world, the swing trading world, together 25 years, 26 years. So this is not my first go around here. And happy to help. CMT studies. And I do not manage other people's money. A lot of times people ask me that. And I'm here. This is my personal opinion on the items that we covered today. Please use proper risk management. Know that there are varying degrees of risk and no past performance is indicative of future performance. All right, disclaimer done. Let's get into it. Big money for Bitcoin has not changed on the daily. We have seen that the other big points of control, I do it for quarters, has moved up right here. So we're pretty much, the highest part of it is 111.0728. And then I look at the daily for my swing trades. If you all want a copy of my book that is pretty simple to understand, carpeprofit.com, right here, copy, and you will see I do one-on-one coaching, all that sort of stuff, how to trade like a billionaire right there at the bottom. That's where you will find out how to set this up for yourself. All right, so intraday is what I'm going to use for day trading levels. For my swing trading levels, I'm looking at big picture. Big picture for point of control of the biggest wallet, the biggest money in the room, the biggest manipulator of the stock or crypto or Forex or commodity is for Ethereum is at 38.63.55. That has not changed. Let's go to XRP. I'm trying to rock through this because I have a meeting at 9 o'clock. XRP has not changed, 2.4105. XLM, big money for October. I want to say this is it. Yeah, October is 0.323405. Has not changed. Let's go to Doge. All right, Doge big money level is above us at 0.19444. That has not changed. Solana's big money level is right here at 193.46. And we'll go to Zcash. If you guys know Gary, the numbers guy, the Matrix on Twitter, he called this out way back here. I'm kicking myself. I didn't buy into it. Any event, here is Zcash, 238.66. All right, we got our daily levels. Let's go back and let's do our day trades. We've got the chill music on over here. All right, let's get into Bitcoin day trading levels. What am I seeing? All right, 106.750 as a potential level. You could go in here for the smaller moves, but this one's gonna have a bigger move of 250. 106.750 there. Aesthetically in my eye, that looks like a nice bigger gap versus headache, ooh, clear skies. All right, and big money on the intraday is down at 105, 161 and 97 cents. Let's go below 104. Can we go 250? Yes, we can. 104.250 for a potential short trade there. All right, 104.250 and 106.750. Ooh, extra zero. All right, let's go to Ethereum right here. Ethereum, big money level for today, hanging out 355.51 and 5 cents. Let's go above. We do 36. Can we go 10? 36.10. We had a major snowstorm last night. I think we got 8 to 10 inches here. Pretty pretty snowy. I'm not ready for the snow. I'm ready for warmth. 35.40. Can we do that? No, I gotta drop it. 35.35. No, 35.39 there. Just below. All right. 35.39 and potential bull trade above 36.10. Let's go to XRP. All right, XRP. 2.505 right there for potential bull trade, potential bear trade. Let's go below this double bottom here. 2.444. Look at that. 2.444, 2.505, and big money is at 2.4635. Right now we have the green, meaning that big money bought below where we are trading. We did hit the 33, we hit the 161 and 200 exponential. There's a chance for this to move back down, but for the moment, bullish on XRP. As long as it stays above, with a close above 241, bullish on the crypto. I do not also solicit people for trading crypto, just in case you were wondering. I don't do that. And unfortunately, people have used my name and face to try to extort money from others. Not so nice, not so nice. All right, let's see here. There we go. XLM levels 0.290025, 0.30020, and intraday big money level, they're at 0.299509. They sold on the daily at 0.323405. Let's go move on to Doge. All right, all right. So here's the thing, we need full, I think it'd be really amazing if we saw full transparency, like here are the numbers, here are the accounts, here is how much is really happening with our government. I feel like there's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on. A lot of smoke and mirrors. Okay, 0.176 for Doge right there, 0.18420. Let's go to the intraday level. Big money is 0.17811. They sold at 0.1444. All right, let's move on over to Solana. Solana, if we did 170, if we come down here, let's see, 67, that's not even a full dollar. Let's bring it up here, 169.50. There we go. That gives us $1 there. 169.50 or below. Haha, that's not where we want to go. We're below where we were yesterday. 163. All right. 163, 169.50. Daily point of control for them is 163.44. They sold at 193.46, rocking it. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. All right, let's put it up above 510 here. Let's go below over here, 450, 460. 460 and 510 for Zcash. Big money on the intraday so far is at 485.68. Only XRP and Zcash am I bullish on at the moment. All right, let me just tweet that out. Oh, let me unpin this. And let me edit this. I can't edit it? Very interesting. There's always something that's like, all right. No worries. Let's come on over here. And there we go. All right, there we go. Let's do unfill there and unfill there. All right, let's move on over to the equities. So let's check out BBAI. Who out there is in BBAI? All right, let's come on over. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Come on over. It's all perfectly good. All right, so BBAI, big money is at 7. I didn't put the floats in. I've got 15 minutes left to get this done because I got a meeting at 9 o'clock. Okay, 718 is big money level. Let's check out our short volumes here. BBAI. Oh. 42%. Rklb. 46%. Novo Nordisk. 39%. Did I put Novo on twice? No. Barrick Gold, 26%. Real, 24%. All right, so pretty much all of these had more long bias buying. Okay, so for our potential trade setups over here, I'd say we got to go above 720. I don't want you getting stuck. You could go for the 30-cent move there. I'm going to be more conservative for people in general. For those that might not know, you could go for the 30 cents getting in at 688, 692. However, I would be a bit more cautious and say, hey, let's get in above 7, above that round number, and rocket to the upside. Yellow because there is positioning going on. All right, let's go to Rklb. That was earnings. Hold on. That's not where the big money level is. Let's go back here. 644. All right, bullish. You see how nicely that changes the picture? And now I can bring this down. Yep, 688. 688. Okay, we are above the big money, and it is. That's how that big money plays a part for me. Rklb. Rklb. All right, Rklb also earnings after hours. Let's put the earnings level on 55.60 for earnings. Novo is not. All right, beautiful. We get so much snow up here that we have little tents to protect our cars. I'm going to put it at 56.50 for a potential bearish trade and 57.50 for potential bull trade. We have 426 million, so 56.50, 57.50, 426 million in the float. All right, let's go to Novo Nordisk. Finally found a bottom. Is this going to be like core mining? The big difference is, though, is that we still have this big money above us on Novo Nordisk. We would need to see that truly drop down below for it to be a full-on let's go move for me to the upside. Let's put it above 47 or below 46.60. Yeah, 40. What's this? 74. No, let's do 46.60. 46.60 and 47 with 3.37 billion in the float. B, gold is continuing to rocket, right? Gold is still up, almost at 41.50. Silver almost at 51. That is spectacular. Look at this consolidation. We have another leg or wave up. I wanted to say wave and leg. It was going to come out weg. Wave or leg up. Right now, big money is at intraday. Hold on. Let's bring this back here. Ooh, yeah. Earnings yesterday. How did I miss that one? An event. 34.79. All right. Here we go. Big money is down at 35.41 for the intraday. We'll put it up above here. Why? Because we don't want to have a stop sign, speed bump, headache, brick wall in front of us. Or 35.25, you got 15 cents, then another 15 cents, 88. You wouldn't have a really big short trade until way below. So we'll put 35.25 here for potential short trade retracement on that. With gold rocketing, doesn't look like there's any chance that's slowing down right at the moment. All right, we got 9 minutes left. I'm very aware of the time today. You all are being so quiet. So quiet. All right, let's go to real. 92 million earnings as well. All right, we have 92.6 million. So this gets a light yellow. It can move fairly quickly because it's less than 100 million. It's not super crazy, but it is going to move quickly. Now, is this going to be a retracement back? We do have earnings that is playing out right now. So I would anticipate that typically when you see earnings move up, it will last for at least 3 days, and it very rarely will gap back down. I remember thinking, hey, this is really going to move and it's going to retrace and fill the gap back down. Very rarely does it ever happen just after earnings. Now, we do have bullish big money down below at 12.07. So this is an earnings trade, bull trade to me. Let's check out Nvda. We have seen that it pulled back, massive jump up, retracing back to the moving averages. No surprise there. I would also check this out. Let's check it out on 45. Let's see, what did we hit here? So we gapped up big time, pulled back. Let me turn on my other moving averages. Okay, we're almost, maybe it's going to come back down to 194.30 right there, and then advance. All right, let's bring it to a 5 minute. 194, let's put it down, potential short below 195. Big money is at 195.50. Oops, that's not the short level. 195. Big money is at 195.57 on the intraday, and let's put it up above 196. Float 23.3 billion. Big money is down below at 177.75. All right, there we go. Let's go to Tsla. open had a bad open after earnings. I feel like you've taken a little hiatus. What's going on with your dad? Hope all is well. 43. I feel like a lot of people are taking today off because yesterday was so spectacular. They went, oh no, retracement mode. How on earth could that happen? A lot of times that happens when you have a massive up day, you have a retracement day. It's okay. Big money earnings, big money for Tesla. We are below at the moment. 442.51. So we need to have a close back up above 443 for me to feel confident on Tesla continuing to move to the upside. Otherwise, we could see what happened to Nvda, that we're having consolidation. Irene, right here. Irene had a big drawdown. Look at how they popped 2 levels at 62.44. So 62.44 and 62.48. I'm going to put 62.48 because we need to get above the highest one for it to be a bull trade for me. 60.50 is going to give you a 45 cent trade. Above 61 will give you 70 cent trade. So you can determine if you want to be aware that you might get stopped out around 60.95 right there. All right, 59.39 for a potential bear trade on Irene. 59.39, 60.50, and big money is at 60 even. For the float, we have 254 million there. Let's go to SE. C Limited. C Limited earnings. We have 540 million. Big money level is at 148.63. There we go. All right. So for today, pre-market, this has been all over the place. I'd put it up above 164. 165, it could get stuck as well. That's a number that might be sticky in people's brains. And 146. Same thing, it might get stuck at 145. So you could be a bit more conservative and wait for outside of the 2. All right, let's go to PLTR. SE had earnings. All right, PLTR already had their earnings. And where is it? Huh, here we go. Earnings 193.56. All right, so PLTR here. $191.52 or below. 190.47. 190.73 is where they are on the intraday right now. PLTR has 2.18 billion. 190.47 and 191.52. All right, let's get into the indexes. We've got about 3 more minutes and then I'm going to wrap it up. So let's see what's going on with the Dow. They have not moved that big money level, still at 465.94. This one is advancing and we have somewhat filled that gap right there. We did yesterday and continuation for today. Let's put a long trade up above 474.25 or below over here 473.60. 473.60, 474.25. We are 3 green clear trading profit skies above for those long traders. All right, let's bring it on over here. Bring it on over. Come on over, baby. All right, big money for the Russell is above still, right? We could bring it, no. Let's put up here above 244. Pivot is 243.84, 244, or below, oops, I did not mean to move the whole chart. So intraday big money point of controls at 243.55. Let's do potential short trade below 243.20. 243.20 and 244 for potential long trade. We do have big money above us up at 245. They could simply be buying here, but we do show that the money is flowing out, and we have been in a negative sort of flow for the Russell for a while with interest rates and tariffs and all that jazz. Okay, the Qs, we are still up above big money down here at 604.72. All right, so let's see what we have going on. Intraday is at 620.90. It's going to be dependent upon what happens with Nvda. Nvda is really that ship driver of the Qs and the Bbai right now. So if that is pulling back, anticipate for it to drop as well for the Qs and the Bbai. We do have 3 green on the Qs. All right, last minute, let's rock through this. It's been fast today. You guys have been extra quiet. You don't have to be shy. Happy to help, here to help. All right, I would love to do 680.50, not gonna work. Let's do 681. Or below over here, 679.47. Big money is at 671.50. They dropped this down a bit. 671.50. So there we go. All right, 679.47 and 681. Watch what's happening with Nvda, as that will directly correlate to the indexes as well. All right, have an amazing trading day. Carpe profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. I'll see you again tomorrow, roughly 8:15. Come join me here. Don't just have a good day, have a great day.